Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to read Module 6 of the chapter Natural Vegetation and Wildlife, which is the chapter 5 of Geography. Today, here we will discuss the distinguish between moist and dry deciduous forest. As we have discussed in our previous module, when we were discussing about the old forest, that there is second forest which is known as deciduous forest. There are two type of classification we read there, but that classification we will read in detail here. Moist deciduous found in areas with rainfall between 100 to 200 centimeter, and you have seen the picture of this moist deciduous forest area found in northeast states along with foothill of Himalayas, Jharkhand, West Orissa, Chhattisgarh, eastern slopes of Western Ghats. Important species are teak, bamboo, sal, shisham, khair, kusum, arjun, mulberry, sandalwood. Whereas if we talk about the dry deciduous forest found in the areas with rainfall between 75 to 100 centimeter, found in the rainier parts of the peninsular plateau and the plains of Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. There are open stretches in which teak, sal, peepal, neem and other trees grow. A large part of the vegetation has been cleared for cultivation and some parts are used for grazing. So here our one question is covered, that difference between moist and dry deciduous forest. Now, what influences the kind of vegetation found in the mountain? We have read about the mountainous forest, but what influences the kind of vegetation found in the mountains? We will read here. The decrease in temperature with increasing altitude leads to the corresponding change in natural vegetation. There is a succession of natural vegetation belts in the same order as we see from the tropical to tundra region. Discuss the steps taken to conserve flora and fauna. As we have discussed the importance of flora and fauna, then how can we take some of the steps to conserve these? First, periodic surveys and censuses of plants and animals are undertaken to find out the latest status and trends in these directions. Second, Project Tiger and Project Rhinoceros were undertaken to save them from getting extinct. There are 16 tiger reserves in the country, wildlife sanctuaries 49, bird sanctuaries and national parks 89 have been set up. Now let us talk about what are biosphere reserves. We should know about the biosphere reserves. Mention these three main objectives, and we must know about the objectives of these reserves. First, biosphere reserves are multi-purpose protected areas where every plant and animal species will be protected in its natural habitat. The major goal of setting up such reserves is to preserve the genetic diversity and crucial nature ecosystems. The major objectives are here to conserve and maintain diversity and integrity of the natural heritage is its full form, that is physical environment, the flora and the fauna. To promote research on ecological conservation and other aspects of environmental preservation. Next, to provide facilities for education, awareness and training. So these all are the main objectives of these biosphere reserves. Name the biosphere reserves included the world network of biosphere reserve. Where are they located? First, if we talk about the Nilgiri at the three junctions of Kerala, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, it is. Second, Nanda Devi, this is in Uttaranchal. Gulf of Mannar in Tamil Nadu. Sundarbans, West Bengal, as we know very well. And name the biosphere reserves of India, where they are located. So let us see Nilgiri, as we have discussed. Three junctions: Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. Nanda Devi, Uttaranchal. Nokrek, Meghalaya. Great Nicobar, Andaman and Nicobar Island. Gulf of Mannar, Tamil Nadu. Manas, Assam. Sundarbans, West Bengal. Simlipal, Orissa. Dibru, Shekhova, this is in Assam. Dihang, Dibang, Arunachal Pradesh. Panchmari, Madhya Pradesh. Or Kanchan, Dejonga in Sikkim. Now let us see the pictures of all these biospheres. Nilgiri you can see here, which is on the tree junction of Kerala, Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. How beautiful. Nanda Devi in Uttaranchal. Do you want to see it? How beautiful this is also. You can see in your vacation period. Gulf of Mannar in Tamil Nadu. You can see here. Manas in Assam. How beautiful. Sundarbans in West Bengal, where you can see the Sundri trees. Simlipal in Orissa. Dibru, Shekhova, Assam. Dihang, Dibang, Arunachal Pradesh. Panchmari, Madhya Pradesh. Thank you. Next we will read.